2004-2008 Mitsubishi Endeavor with a 3.8 liter engine. We have a very weak power steering pump here in this vehicle, so we're gonna go ahead and replace it. How can you tell when you have a weak power steering pump? When you turn it right or left at a very low speed, the steering wheel will get very hard to turn. But once you take off and you go at a normal speed, the steering wheel will come back to normal and you will see no problem anymore. So you should replace it before it gets completely damaged. 21mm lug nut is missing one here. And there is a 12mm bolt here, exactly here. $22mm bolt here. Just put something on the floor because a lot of oil is gonna come out. I'm accessing those bolts from here. The connector of the oil pressure switch is broken here. And the oil pipe right there, I'm gonna leave it for later. 14mm nut here for the idle tensioner here, and another one here beneath the adjuster. And this bracket here for the tensioner has three 14mm bolts, 1, 2, and 3. These bolts are not the same size. The longest one goes on this side here, right here. 17mm bolt here. I'm gonna take it out right now for this bracket for the power steering pump. I was able to slide it down a little bit. Let's see if now I have a better access to the bolt on top. 14mm socket here. I'm gonna be using this very small extension here. It's a wobble extension. I'm gonna try to use this long plier here. Do not remove this clamp at this point like I did. Remove the bracket first, then remove the power steering pump, and then remove the clamp. It will be so much easier. Alright, I already took it out. The oil pressure switch connector is broken. I'm talking about this bracket here. Two 14mm bolts, one on top and one beneath here. The one I'm removing here right now. Got to lose it. All right. See how long the hose is? So remove the power steering pump first and then remove the clamp. Alright, the new one and the old one here, I'm gonna be transferring some stuff from here to the new one. I mean, this is a rebuilt one. And if you see this pulley here does not have that groove here, so you can grab it with regular pulley remover. I'm gonna use a different method here, see if it comes out. Look right there, it doesn't have any grooves. 10mm socket here, this is 1/4. I'm gonna be putting it like this here. Right here, it's a little bit loose. That's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to fit. Just try the spaces here. This one, the 3 spaces to be kind of divided in equal parts. Let's see. I'm gonna be trying this one here. So when these ones don't have the group here, you have to manage how to take it out. And as you can see, it remains exactly here, not exactly, a little bit smaller. It gotta be a little bit smaller. In other words, like this. See? Next step, transferring this bracket to this one here, to the new one. 1, 2, 3, 12mm bolt. Just really quick here, when you're installing this bracket here, just hold it temporarily with this bolt here, with this bolt. You can see if you follow the line, it goes to the bracket for the tensioner right there. But you just can thread the bolt by hand as much as you can, just to hold it in order for you to put this bolt here, this one, and this one here. That is very important to do it that way because it's very hard to hold it because no space. Here you have the torque specification and everything. So I hope this helped you a little bit. Gotta lubricate it so it can slide a little bit better when it's going inside. I'm gonna be using this one here right now. I'm gonna use this thing. You can use whatever you want, a screwdriver or anything, to lock it here in place. Now these tools are from Harbor Freight. This kit here. Just a little bit more to go. It's almost there. Now the next step, do this to make sure nothing is binding or it gets stuck or something. This pulley is turning very smoothly. This is a T25 here. And always replace the old O-rings with new ones. Lubricate the new O-ring here. Normally all the power steering pumps come with new plugs when they come new or rebuild, whatever. Take it out until the last second you're about to install whatever fitting you're gonna install there. Because if you take it out too soon, then garbage might go inside, any debris, something, and that's gonna be a big problem. the lock washer here. Alright, I'm gonna be installing the pipe right there, the rear pipe. And this is the metal pipe here, and I'm talking about this one here, this bolt, 22mm bolt, and this is the plastic hose here on top. Alright, I will have to take this camera off here because I can't do it like this. But this is very easy, just about threading the bolt and put this washer on the bottom. I put the one on top already. Alright, I had to temporarily take out the power steering pump. I have put it by hand on the stud there, but in order to enter this bracket here. The bracket here, the bracket is only installed by hand. That's why I'm putting this bolt here with this at the same time. So it will be easy to tie the other bolts because the other bolts are kind of complicated. So this one will help me to hold the bracket. And now I can proceed to tie the bolts that belong to the bracket, not to this one, but this is the tensioner, so, but this bracket. They are 14mm bolts, by the way. I still gotta put the power steering pump and the stud there because I had to take it out in order to place this bracket here. I'm gonna put the power steering on the stud right there. Maybe right there. Hope it doesn't come out from there. This is the washer here, the lock washer that goes on the stud there. The 14mm nut here. Alright, that is good right there. And this is the information here for the power steering pump. It's a rebuilt one, it's not brand new. Oops. Make sure you thread them a lot by hand. And that's how to remove and install the power steering pump. Thanks for watching the video and God bless you all.